Hello again, folks. Right, this is a stop loss video in reply to in response to Alex's question about them, and it's far easier to put it in a video than it is on to write about it in the comments. So I think it's important to say that I use price action for my stop losses. I rarely have a hard stop hit because scalping, as you can see on these three trades this morning, your trade's generally over within minutes. You know, the London breakout, the 15-minute breakout that has an arbitrary 5 pip target, not my calculations, that's by the guy that developed the method, was over in 4 minutes. My personal trade, based on the pullback and then the change of the colour of the indicator after the pullback and price action, of course, the candlestick, that candlestick there, that green one, was the trigger to go, and the colour changed. So the next candle is when I entered, and that one took less than a minute. In fact, it probably took about 10 or 15 seconds, I think, from memory. And then this final little cheeky scalp, expecting the price to go there, but when it didn't within that minute, much the same as this one, did move fast. This one didn't really do much as I expected. Then I closed that one manually. But the stops for all three of these would be, it's important to say, always have a hard stop, a safety stop on, and it depends on the volatility of the currency pair. So for gold it's 25 pips, for DAX it's 30 pips, and for currently, that is, because it changes, you just have to monitor how volatile they are using your sort of average daily range calculator. And if all of a sudden they start to go from, for example, I mean this one, I think the average daily range, 125. If all of a sudden it goes over 20 days, if it goes up to 200, then you might have to increase your stop by 5 or 10 pips, safety stop, that is. But we're always entering, or using my strategy, I'm always entering at the impulse point of the movement. In other words, they've done their accumulation or distribution, I never remember which is at support or supply and demand. That's all Dow theory, I think, Alexander Elder or something, or it might be Elliott Wave, I can never remember. But you're in your fourth, you're in swing 5, so you've got swing 1, swing 2, swing 3, swing 4, pull back, you enter on swing 5. Don't worry about getting too technical. Really, you just need to have broken recent resistance and tested it as support, which is this point here, in fact, and then enter the trade. But you know, we're worried about stops now, so safety stop 25-30 pips. Always place that when you enter your trade, or use an EA to do it. Then what I call my coffee break stop, if you like, is I would expect the price to hit my target as I explained, in 3 or 4 minutes. If it doesn't, but I still think it should do, then I want to go make a coffee or something, or look at something else, or make a video or whatever. Then I need to tighten my stop from the safety stop to where I think the price will be, or it will be safe not to get taken out, and that's below or above nearest support and resistance. And generally with a 1 minute chart, you're looking at, in this instance, 15 or 16 pips with the spread. In this instance, about 8 or 9 pips with the spread, and in this instance here, I'm lining up the line with the blue level that I entered, just below recent support, and that's 11 pips as well if you include the spread. So, and even then, they're just my coffee break hard stops, safety stops, whatever you want to call them. I'm really looking at price action. you know, and then really that's just the opposite signal to the entry. So we've got a massive engulfing candle here, similar breakout of resistance there with this big bullish candle here, and same thing going on here. All these red candles countered by a bullish big old green candle there, and when I say bullish, I mean they've got no wicks. There's no wick on that one. You know, there's no wick on that one. That's important to mention as well, and there's not even a wick on that one, and that's, I didn't even realise that. It's not coincidental, or it is coincidental, and the point is, so if you get a reversal with a candle that has no wick on it, and looks like you would the same as the candle that you would enter, in other words, covers the same, crosses the same, ticks the same boxes, then I'm going to reassess the whole trade based on the time it's taken to get there, where we are regarding support and resistance, and I'll close it manually. But that happens rarely. You know, I'm talking about, I did check before I looked this up, and I've, off the top of my head, 41 winners so far, 1 loser, a run of 41 with a loser on the 42nd trade away from where we are now, and that was 9 pips. So, you know, it's a high probability method once you've done your practice and you've just done your screen time and all that lot. And you know, I've been around for years and years and years, and things have changed very little, apart from my confidence, that is, and my hit rate since starting this YouTube channel. So it works. You've just got to do the screen time, and believe me, I'm at this 7 days a week. You know, I don't do video games, and you know, trading is my video game, and you open up that trade simulator and that strategy tester and spend hours and hours on it, and it will be second nature to you guys. I promise you. 90% of trading is confidence and psychology, and once you've got that confidence by practice, then you're good to go. So remember, safety stop 25-30 pips depending on currency pair, and obviously we're talking about the 1 minute chart. Real stop 12 or so pips, as I said. That's the coffee break stop, emergency stop if you like, and then your reversal price action stop will be less than that, 7 or 8 pips, 9 pips, but that won't happen to you that often, guys. It doesn't happen to me often at all, because I've fine-tuned my entry and my win rate is so high. So you know, it's all about speed. That's what scalpers do, and that's what I've learned to do, and hopefully you will too if you keep at it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope that answers your question, Alex, and have a good day.